balance of the issue, Speaker sir, main kine asa, I will just read the statement of objection reasons. As Goa is recognized a premier tourist destination, the number of tourists visiting the state has been consistently increasing. However, the rapid expansion of tourism activities has also led to an increase in nuisance at tourist places, affecting the experience of visitors and locals in the state, disturbing public order and causing environmental degradation. Instances of unauthorized activities, disturbances and violations of public decorum have been on the rise, necessitating a stronger legal framework to address these concerns. The bill seeks to expand the definition of nuisance. Under the Goa Tourist Places Protection and Maintenance Act 2001, Goa Act 56 of 2001, by including additional activities and enhance deterrence by increasing the fine for nuisance so as to preserve the integrity of the tourist places in Goa, promote responsible and regenerative tourism and create a hospitable environment by protecting the interest of local communities and stakeholders. Speaker sir, पयर डिमांड जेन्ना जालो सगळ्यांचो एक इश्यू आशिल्लो की बिचार कोण त्रास करता, हॉकर येता, टाउट येता, इलिगल जाता, हाज्या खातीर थोडो कायदो दुरुस्ती जी करपाची आशिल्ली सो आमचो पयलींचो प्रिंसिपल एक्ट जो आशिल्लो गोवा टुरिस्ट प्लेसीस प्रोटेक्शन एंड मेंटेनन्स एक्ट 2001 तोच तातून फक्त स्पीकर सर दोन फक्त मायनर आमी चेंजीस केल्ले आसा. एक म्हणल्यार न्यूसन्स जे आसा which covered only one para, we have increased the scope. The second para, Speaker sir, amendment of section 10, we have inserted a new section 10A. आता Speaker sir, जो कट मोशन आमच्या बिलाच्या हाजेर अमेंडमेंटाक जो आमचो बाप दाजी सरकार तसोच दोतोरान जो मूव केला, section 2 in subclause C3, where the word and occurs and shall be deleted and substituted by the word or, मान्य आसा. Speaker sir, in section 2 in subclause C6, after the word boating and before the word or, the following expressions shall be inserted, namely activities for taking tourists. The boating gallo, they wanted to say that fale fishermen yocho nahi, and tatun specific touristan aso mun tumi amend kelo, both of the amendments we agree to it. In section 4 of the bill, Speaker sir, after section 10 of the Principal Act, section 10A from the words the fine till the words 2 years shall be inserted. So urillo the para and may be increased by such amount not exceeding 10% in value of the existing fine as may be prescribed. To kadlo. Yet kele jara Speaker sir, urillo gazalo makaista is understood. Though I request you that whatever these words and things
I just explain. I'll tell you what. Only you understand what perspective.
No, you can go if you want. You can go point by point. I have no issues.
I'll just explain to you what it is. Why?
But then you go point by point.
Point by point. I'll explain to you. So that you understand. If you agree with me, you see. If you don't want, then you may decide otherwise. See, in the first clause, which I mentioned, is clause 2C, nuisance. I don't mind you put any number of items as nuisance. I'm not objecting to that in principle. You define what is nuisance. But when you use the word includes, in legal parlance, the word includes means besides this, anything else.
Because
that's why I said, wait, that's why I use the word means.
Principal act and Speaker sir includes ashillo. Ata includes dovarla includes jenna mi manta. It gives us the option to include more options मेळटा. फाल्यां every time for the smaller things फाल्यां एक line टावटाची कार्ड हे कार्ड परत assembly येवपाची गरज ना. So includes is proper. तो means म्हणटा पळय तातून you are defining only that. ताज्या मागीर scope ना. ताज्या खातीर includes is our argument with you that this.
No, if you want to keep it beyond that, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, so
but I'm just drawing to your attention. The word includes is wide enough to include more than what is specified.
It has to be wider, Dr. Because tomorrow
but it can't be by notification. It will be just inclusive as it may be decided. Now, number 3, which you said, because I'll tell you why number 3 I had mentioned, and remove that and put or, because consumption of liquor is not permitted and because both things had to be done. That's why I put or, and you have accepted that.
The Goa Excise Act either way takes care of the issue. But
I'm not concerned about
no, I'm just telling you, it also is there. Where public जागेचेर तू पिवंक शकना.
Now,
तरी आमी जो वो हातून nuisance घेतला, we have accepted that. So that is okay.
No, you understood what was the reason.
Yes.
Because it has to be both things, drinking and breaking the bottle.
Accepted.
Yes. Then, now we are going, I will not go to number 6 because that you are accepting. We'll go to number 7. Now look at number 7. Engaging in touting or sale of cruise boats or any other tickets for tourist activities from any location, please understand this, from any location other than authorized ticketing counters or offices at designated tourist places. I put a simple thing to you. If tomorrow I want to sit in Panjim and I want to sell tickets for some place, I may not be authorized vendor, but I want to sell tickets for boating in Kalangut. I may also want to sell tickets online. I will come here.
Speaker sir, आम्ही online platform आतून include केल्लो ना.
But anybody
Anybody who wants to book from any place other than the travel agent
Any
is,
place.
can always book online. आता problem खंय जाला? हे सगळे touting जर चलता जागो.
No, I will come
No,
to
no,
touting.
I'll come to this. Touting जे झालं illegal sale of tickets. एक बाबा रातचे डेस्टिनेशन दाखवप त्या डेस्टिनेशनूच ना तिकेट विकली आणि कितें सांगलें हांकां ऑथरायझेशन काय ना सो ट्रॅव्हल एजंटाचे रजिस्टर्ड ऑफिस आसा थंयच्यान ते विकता तो तांच्या कोणाच्या ऑफिसान वचून विकता आमकां प्रॉब्लेम ना दे कॅन सेल इन अ ओपन स्पेस नियर द बीच ऑर अराउंड वेर इट अगेन लीड्स टू सिमिलर थिंग्स सो दॅट इज वाय वी आर व्हेरी क्लियर इन पुटिंग दीस पर्टिक्युलर पार्ट ऑफ एन्श्युरिंग दॅट तुम्ही जो टॉपिक काडिल्लो विरेश बाबांनी काडिल्लो दीस शूड स्टॉप ताजे खातीर हो कायदो घाल्लो आसा.
All right. Now come to the next clause. That's why it's, number 11. Unauthorized selling of water sports tickets packages to tourists for service to be offered outside the state of Goa. I didn't understand why you are concerned about other places outside Goa. How does it affect our tourism here?
Because sir, आयच्या तारखेन गोंय आमी प्रिफर्ड डेस्टिनेशन म्हणटा. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आमी ट्रेडिशनल आमचे गोंयकार जे आसा वॉटर स्पोर्ट्सान आसात. वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स एक्टिविटीज आर देर इन गोवा जे आमचे पोट भरता तातून आज नेबरिंग स्टेट्स ऑल्दो वी बिलीव इन कोलॅबोरेटिव्ह कॉम्पिटिटिव्ह अँड कॉपरेटिव्ह फॉर्म ऑफ फेडरलिझम गोंयकार आमचे जे आसा ते पोटाचेर जे आसा तांकां प्रोटेक्ट करप इम्पॉर्टंट आसा. देर आर लॉट ऑफ पीपल टुडे स्पीकर सर हू हॅव बीन सेलिंग टिकेट्स टू मालवण वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स वेन वी हॅव आवर ओन वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स सो वाय डू वी एनकरेज समबडी टू सेल टिकेट्स ऑफ एक्टिविटीज ऑफ अ tourism destination which are in Goa to a similar activities in Malvan? We do not agree to it. That is why this is.
I personally again look at it from this point of view. We are looking at number, okay, water sports tickets packages for tourists for service to be offered outside the state of Goa. Now if I want to go abroad and I want to have a package there abroad, so also that will be barred?
Speaker sir.
I can't buy it here, I'll have to go there and make the purchase.
Speaker sir, jo travel.
Or I'll have to go out of the state, make the purchase and then fly out.
Speaker sir.
Now think of this logically. Don't rush into this clause.
Speaker sir, जेन्ना act घालता, rules and ताजेर पूर्ण तरेन we will ensure that is mentioned what it is and where it is.
Or you include the words as specified in the rules.
No, not required. We will mention in the rules.
Otherwise the rules cannot override a statute.
No, it won't. But when we say the to be offered outside the state of Goa, we will mention what we mean by outside the state of Goa, what activities. We have mentioned there specifically water sports tickets and packages. आज किती आला स्पीकर सर वॉटर स्पोर्ट दोतोर किती आला वॉटर स्पोर्ट
To say in other states of India, no problem.
No, you cannot speaker sir
Then-
talk about any
Then
state.
you are not putting it. Then I can't buy a package abroad for any foreign destination, but I'll have to go
Yes, sir.
out of the border of Goa, buy it and come.
Common sense says that I cannot stop anybody from selling anywhere. Actually, by the constitution to समज गेलो, you have both parts. Want to protect that thing. Second way, why we interpret state is a preferred thing. So article 19 काय किती सांगता. But I am not getting into this. State government needs to protect the traditional goikars for which we have put this. ताज्या खातीर स्पीकर सर कितें करपाक जाय आमच्या गोंयकारा खातीर आमी करपा खातीर सीएमा कडेन उलोवन हाडिल्ले आसा तुका कितें पॉइंट आसा वी विल एडप्ट इट इन द रूल्स.
Okay, if you're going to keep that open so that we can discuss, I don't have a problem. Next is, here, number 12, number 12.
12.
Number 12, obstructing the free movement of tourists or compelling them to purchase items, goods or service by hawkers, agents or service providers. One moment, before that, you see, we were talking of touting, if you remember that touting. Touting. Only what is the question, this thing, obstructing the free movement of tourists or compelling them to purchase any items or goods or service by hawkers, agents or service providers. Now I ask you one simple thing. What I was wanting was this, and I'll explain why. Obstructing the free movement of tourists by hawking for sale of goods or service by hawkers. Now I put a proviso over there. Please look at this. The first proviso which I provided at an offer or soliciting by the owner or by a service provider for the sale of goods or services shall not be deemed to be constitute an act in terms of clause 2 above. Now, why I pointed out this is because what is touting? What you and I think touts are those people who raise their hand and want to get passengers or tourists and all this. But in the dictionary meaning, tout means to try to persuade people to buy certain goods or services, especially by going to them and asking them directly, which means a tourist taxi, if he wants a business, he has to keep sitting in his car, waiting that somebody will knock on his window and ask him, will you take me? He cannot even get out of the car and say, would you want a taxi? I can understand if he pesters the tourist. Persistently he is pestering him. But otherwise, he has to remain quiet. And then he will never get, because today I will tell you what is happening. Honorable Minister must know. In North Goa, they are booking tourist taxis. These taxi fellows are being booked by saying you're touting. So this is a little problem. That's why I said, if you're doing it, and that's why I use the word, obstructing the free movement of tourists by hawking for sale of goods, and I've made an explanation, provided that offer or soliciting by the owner, he himself, or by a service provider, that's the taxi driver, for sale of goods or services shall not be deemed to
You are talking about 12, you moved to 13. You are talking about 12 just
12, 12.
So that is what you are talking right now is 13, not by 12.
It should be 13 then.
Huh?
13, 13.
So 12 is okay to go out, right?
No.
Yeah.
12, 12 it. 12 it is.
No, what you're telling me does not come in 12, it comes in 13.
I can see 12
Committing any
obstructing
such-
the free movement of tourists.
13 only says about committing any such activity as may be prescribed.
No, that's just open.
Huh?
12 it is, obstructing the,
12 says obstructing the free movement.
yeah, of tourists, or compelling them to purchase any items, goods, that means the shopkeeper is asking to purchase his own goods, or services by hawkers, agents, or service providers. Service provider will be the taxi.
Because पहिलो म्हणल्यार हो प्रिंसिपल एक्ट जो आसा इज गोवा टुरिस्ट प्लेसीस प्रोटेक्शन एंड मेंटेनन्स एक्ट 2001. In 2001, 12 September, notification काढून we have identified which are the locations where this principal act is in place. We have already told beaches, old monuments, temples in the state of Goa. We have told churches where it is. Third, where we are relating nuisance is related to what is happening in terms of this type of fellows. आता कसं झालं, your argument, you are moving little away. I will just put a point to you. Speaker sir, agent tout म्हणजे फक्त तितलोच नसता. आज एजंट जाल्लो असता. कॅश ते अशें कितें करता ते, कितें म्हणटा ताका ते? घुसपायतात आनी घालतात ते. ब्रेडिंग करपाक एजंट असता. टॅटूक एजंट असता, टॅटू वालो असता. तुका नायट पार्टी दाखोवपी थंयचो एजंट असता आनी नायट पार्टी वालोय असता.
And unwanted things also, I know that, yes.
Unregistered accommodation, so many things I can keep talking about.
Yeah.
We need to, this is done in good faith. To
No,
stop
I'm not
So I would
disputing.
request.
See, I'm also in favor.
He's a learned advocate.
I'm in
Legal
favor
advocate is much
of
better.
stopping
आम्ही कितें
touts.
speaker sir,
But I
आम्ही
don't want the
लोकांचे
locals to be
representative.
upset.
आम्ही लोकांचे रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह जातकर मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे बसून गोंयच्या
Honorable-
गोंयकारांक कितें बरें घालतले. दोतोर is acumen in legal is much more than all the 39-40 of us.
See, I'm
I
only
cannot argue
pointing
on
out.
him on the legal part of it. I can argue on him on the intent part of it. ताचे खातीर in terms of what the intent is very clear to how we want to get this word. Would request Dr.
Just listen to me for one moment. I said in the beginning that intention is good, but when it translates into effect in law, this will be the problem which you will face. And I'll tell you what will happen. Either the police or your tourism department will go and harass these people, collect money from them, and this will be the end of it. Your intention of the law will remain in paper, but in effect they will be harassed.
Hawker म्हणल्यानी hawkerचे definition limits and makes it very conclusive to hawkers. I have gone above hawkers and told him what can be the expandable scope. ताज्या खातीर ताजे कितें विषय आसा ते रुल्सान जाल्यार this is not meant for taxi. तू म्हणटा जाल्यार ते पळोवंक येता rules.
No, I say this way.
Not in the principle.
I put it this way. You keep that 13, you keep that 12 over there, and put the proviso that any offer or soliciting by the owner or by service provider for sale, the owner himself, or by a service provider, that is the taxi driver, for sale of goods or services shall not be deemed to constitute any act in terms of clause 12 it is.
No, this contradicts what you're trying to put.
Only if he is doing it.
No, This again you're giving a scope for somebody who wants to do illegal to file a back window. Speaker sir, दोतोर legal terms and घालता पळय ते आयकुपाक बरें दिसता. हांगा पोझिशन सध्या अशें आसा की इलिगॅलिटी समज कप करतले जाल्यार वी हॅव टू बी क्वायट स्ट्रिक्ट ऑन दिस. आणि खंयचोच गोंयकार नाल्यार गोंयकार सरकार स्वताच्या टॅक्सीवाल्याक वचून काय करचें ना, आजूय करना, कालूय करना आशिल्लें फुडेंय करचें ना. सो ताच्या खातीर नाका ते आमी घेवच्या पेक्षा लेट अस गो विथ दिस. हॉकर्स इज लिमिटेशन. वी हॅव एक्सपांडेड द स्कोप एंड केप्ट इट इन अ मॅनर की कितें इलिगल टाउट्स एजंट्स कोण आसा तांकां धरपाक मेळटा. Police should have the right to book them. This is how we have kept it.
Now look at clause 13. In clause 13, I was saying to delete why, because committing such other activity as may prescribed, then you will come out with a list of many other things. That's the only thing. And as far as section 4 is concerned, section 4, now you have proposed an amendment. Let me see what you have suggested. Pardon?
No.
No, I'm reading his amendment to see that if it fits, then I don't think we should have an objection. All right, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
एक वाटेन पळोवन बरें दिसता कारण खुबशे प्रश्न जे आमी मांडटाले ते ह्या एमेंडमेंटान येयल्ले आसा. दुसरे स्पीकर सर एक विचारपाक सोदता ते म्हणजे कितली लोकेशन्स ही टोटल जाल्ली आसा आनी मेन म्हटल्यार पणजे तुमी पळयता आसतले पणजे बोटींग जे जाता थंय त्या सायडीर कसिनोज आसा थंय सगळे अशें हें चालू आसा ती इन्क्लूड केल्यार तो एक प्रश्न आसा. आनी एक व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट आतां ट्युरिस्ट पुलीस जो आसा आतां ट्युरिस्ट पुलीस आमी म्हणटा कितल्या नंबरान ट्युरिस्ट पुलीस सद्याक आसा आनी कितले आनीक जातले कारण पळय मॉनिटरींग सिस्टम इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट हें इम्प्लिमेंटेशन कर ना हो प्रश्न कित्याक विचारता की आमकांय क्लॅरिफिकेशन जाय न्हू हें समज जालें आनी मागीर जायना जाल्यार तो प्रॉब्लेम जातलो सो कितले आसा ते सांगचे.
इतल्या हावजान विषय घेत आसात ते मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे उलयतकर मुख्यमंत्री ऑफ द ओपिनियन वी हॅव अ प्रॉपर करतले जाल्यार मातशें रेग्युलेशन बॅकबोन जाय तो बॅकबोन हाडलो. आता हांवें दोतोराक सांगिल्ल्या प्रमाणे 12 सप्टेंबर 2001 नोटिफिकेशन 9/4/59/2001 ह्या माध्यमांतल्यान बीचीज ओल्ड मॉन्युमेंट टेम्पल इन द स्टेट सिटीज जातून पणजे आसा हे सगळं मेन्शन केल्ल्यो आसा. आमदारांक समज दिसता रिफरिंग टू दीस नोटिफिकेशन तांचे कितें सजेशन आसा डेफिनेटली दिवचे. वी विल लुक एट इट.
येस नो स्पेसिफिक प्लेसीस
Everything gets covered.
No, it's mostly covered.
You didn't only use the word whole
It's
Goa.
gone up to the wildlife sanctuary. So if we have a wide spread on this तुका जाल्यार सगळ्या वाचूंक शकता 4 पानां आसा. But that is why I've given you notification. तुमकां समज कितें तातूंत
I told
suggestion
the
आसा
notification.
please suggest it.
मॉनिटरींग सिस्टमाचें मातशें सांग
कितें?
कितले टुरिस्ट पुलीस तुमचे कडेन अवेलेबल आसा जे मॉनिटर
सर,
करू
टुरिस्ट
शकता
पुलीस
आमचे स्ट्रेचर ते ना
आणि कितें
आमचो
जाय
स्ट्रेचर ना
ते म्हाका दिसता इज नॉट अ टॉपिक रिलेटेड टू दीस. मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे उलोवन जाय ते आमकां पयर मुख्यमंत्र्यान सांगलें कॉन्स्टेबल खंयचे पुलीस पडटा तुमी
मुखेलमंत्र्यान
कितें
सांगचें
दिता तातूंत आमी आमची मागणी घाल्ली आसा खंय आसा ते करून घेतले डोंट वरी.
रिकॉर्डार परत वाचता
खंय पुलीस ना
मिनिस्टर प्रश्न असो आसा विधेयक विचारान घेवचें जेका मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें जेका मान्य ना ताणें ना म्हणचें रिकॉर्डार थोडेशें हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जाल्यार विधेयक विचारान घेवपाचो प्रस्ताव मान्य जाला.
दाजीचो अमेंडमेंट घे.
आतां हांव विधेयकाच्या कलम 2 आनी कलम 4 ची दुरुस्ती सयत एडॉप्ट केल्ली आसा सभागृहांत मतदानाक घालता. दुरुस्ती सयत मतदानाक घालता जेका मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें जेका मान्य ना ताणें ना म्हणचें. हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें. आतां आमी विधेयक कलमां विचारान घेता. प्रश्न असो आसा 2 ते 3 कलम 2 ते 4 दुरुस्ती सयत कलम 1 अधिनियम सूत्र आणि प्रतीकपत्राचो विधेयकाचो भाग जावचो काय कितें जेका मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें जेका मान्य ना ताणें ना म्हणचें. हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें. कलम 2 ते 4 दुरुस्ती सयत कलम 1 अधिनियम सूत्र आणि प्रतीकपत्राचो विधेयकाचो भाग जाल्लो आसा. परिणामान ते आतां विधेयकाची दुरुस्ती सयत मंजुरी खातीर म्हणचें.
Speaker sir, I request that the bill be passed.
प्रश्न असो आसा विधेयक दुरुस्त
With the amendments
येस
moved by Daji Salkar. The bill be passed with the amendments moved by Honorable MLA Daji Salkar.
येस प्रश्न असो आसा विधेयकाक दुरुस्ती ना दुरुस्ती सयत मंजूर करचें काय कितें जेका मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें जेका मान्य ना ताणें ना म्हणचें. हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें, हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें. द गोवा ट्युरिस्ट प्लेसीस प्रोटेक्शन एंड मेंटेनन्स अमेंडमेंट बील 2025 दुरुस्ती सयत प्रमाणे मंजूर जाला. आता सभागृह आमकां कांयच कामकाज नाशिल्ल्यान सभागृह 4 ऑगस्ट 2025 सकाळी 11:30 स्थगीत करता.